Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve day 19 problem on Leetcode. So without any delay, let's get started. So let's first read the problem statement. So in this problem we have given an n by n array of integer matrix. Okay, so that means the number of rows and number of columns are always same. So this is 3 by 3 matrix and this is 2 by 2 matrix. Okay, and we have to return the minimum sum of any falling path through matrix. A falling path starts at any element in the first row and chooses the element in the next row that is either directly below or diagonally left or right. Okay, so let's pick this element 1. Okay, so now when I pick this element 1, I can go to this 5, I can go to diagonally left, that is 6, or I can go to diagonally right, that is 4. So from 1, when this is an element row and this column, so from here I can go to row plus 1 column minus 1. From here I can go to row plus 1 column. From here I can go to row plus 1 column plus 1. Okay, so now let's understand this with an example here. So when 1 by 1 matrix is given, then in that case we have to just return this only. We have to just return the value which is there at matrix 0 by 0. Okay, so we have to just return 2. So now let's understand how we are going to solve this 3 by 3 matrix, that is this example 1. Okay, so here at this 6, in this 6 I can add this 2, I can add this 1. Okay, because from for this let's pick this row. Okay, in this row for this element 6 I can come from this place or I can come from this place. Okay, any path I can follow, but I have to pick only the minimum one. Here the question name itself is saying minimum falling path sum. Okay, so 6 value, can I update the 6 value as 6 plus 1, total cost is 7. Here when I come through this path, then total cost is 8. When I come diagonally left from this one, then total cost is 7. So I have to pick minimum one. Okay, so that is why I am updating this value to 7. Okay, and for this 5 I can come from this 2, I can come from this one, I can come from this 3, but I have to pick the smallest one. Here 5 plus 2 is 7, 5 plus 3 is 8, but 5 plus 1 is 6 only. So this is the minimum when I follow this route from this to this. So then 5 plus 1, here I have created one matrix, result matrix. So in this matrix I have updated this value as 6. And for this 4 I can come from this one or I can come from this 3. Okay, because here it is specifically mentioned that you can either come directly below or diagonally left or right. Okay, so here here there is nothing, so I can't come from here. Here there is nothing, so I cannot come anything value from here. So when I come from this 3 to 4, then total value is 7. When I come from this 1 to this 4, then total sum is 5 only. So I have to choose the minimum one. Okay, so I have updated the value as 5 here, 7 6 5. So this is how it looks like. Now after that, for this 7, now I reach to the third row. So for this 7 I can come from this place or I can come from this place. At this place the sum is 7 and at this place sum is 16, which is minimum sum is 6. So when I add 7 plus 7 it is 14. When I add 7 plus 6 it is 13. So I have to maintain the minimum only. So I updated this value as 13. For this 8, when I come follow this path from 7 to 8, then it becomes 15. When I come this place 7 to 5, then it becomes 5 plus 8, then it becomes 13. Okay, 8 plus 6 is 14, 8 plus 7 is 15, and 8 plus 5 is 13. So I have to pick only the minimum one, right? 13. And here also 6 plus 9 is 15, or 5 plus 9 is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. So I have to pick the minimum one. So minimum one is 14. Okay, so now here this is how our final result looks like: 13, 13, 14, 13, 13 and 14. Now I have to just return the minimum. So if I search, I create one result here. So and in the last matrix, this is the last row. See, okay, this is the last row. So in this last row I am going to check one by one which is the minimum element. In last row, one by one I go from each column, one column to second column, to third column, and I'm going to check for the minimum element. I find that 13 is the minimum one, then I have to return that output 13 only. Okay, so this is the output. There are two falling paths. We don't need to worry about the falling paths, we have to just return the minimum sum. So I have calculated sum like this. For this 13, what I did, I come from 1 to 5, then I go here 7, and second one I go to this 1 plus 4, then here this is 13, and this is also 13. Okay, so this is how I calculated, how we get to the sum at the last point. I get the sum at each point of time. At each column I get the sum, okay, with the number of ways. So this is the approach that I am going to use to solve this problem. So see here, this is the second example in our problem, this one. So in this, from 19 we can go to this way or we can follow this way. So what is going to be the minimum? Minimum is going to be when I add two negative values, then it is going to be minimum one, minus 59. Okay, I update this minus 59. Or from here 57 minus 5 is when, from here when I come to this place, then what is 57 plus minus 5? That is 52. Okay, and what is minus 9 minus 5? That is 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Minus of 24. So what is minimum? Minimum is minus 24. So my final matrix looks like this. Final result set. Minus 59, comma 24, minus. So which is the minimum one? Minimum one is minus 59 only. Okay, so that is my output. So now let's see the code for this one. Okay, so here, as I told you already, when the matrix is one by one, in that case we have to just return the element inside the first row, first column. Okay, so here int n is equal to matrix dot length. I calculated the length. So here it is given that n is equal to matrix dot length, so I have calculated the length. Now if n is equal to 1, then I just return the 0. This is a 0 row, this is 0 column, so I return the first element, the only element available in the matrix. I just return that. Okay, so I hope that this is clear. Now after that I'm going to run one loop from this second row, first element, second row, first element, from int I is equal to 1, that means that this row, and from this 6 j is equal to 0. Now after that what I am doing, see, after that I am checking if the value of j minus 1 is greater than equal to 0. J minus 1, that is this previous value, this is j is equal to 0. Okay, if the previous value of j is negative only, so it is not greater than equal to 0, so we are not going to run this if condition. Here in the else part I am checking if j minus 1 is less than equal to 0. Yes, because j is equal to 0, when j is equal to 0 and I subtract 1 from it, then it becomes minus 1. Minus 1 is less than equal to 0, right? And I am also checking if j plus 1 is less than n. N is equal to 3 in this case. Okay, so j plus 1 is equal to 1. Okay, j plus 1 is 1. 1 is less than equal to 1 is less than 3. Yes, that's right. So I am going to update the matrix as matrix of I plus j, that is this 6, and minimum of math.min. What's minimum? Matrix of I minus 1 comma j. For this 6 I come one step backward, I minus 1, this row, and j is 0, so this 2 and this one. So what is the minimum from this 2 and this one? Okay, from here these are the only two paths, 2 and 1 are the only path for the 6, so I get the minimum as 1. This is the minimum, math.min. Okay, so here this one I pick from here, matrix I minus 1 j plus 1. This is ij come I minus 1 j plus 1, so this one. Okay, so I get the value as 1 here. for this one I get 1, and I added that value into this 6, so it becomes 7. So here I have already explained that it becomes 7 from here, and here only we can, there are two paths. Okay, that is why its value is updated to 7. This condition is executed. Okay, now after that, once this is completed, I have operated the value as 7. Now after that I go to j is equal to 1 for I is equal to 1. Okay, inside that now j is equal to 1. Now when I am here, then I can follow any path from 2 to 5, from 1 to 5, from 3 to 5, but I want to get the minimum of these 2, 1, 3. What is the minimum? Minimum is 1, so I can follow this path 1 to 5, 6. So this is the only path I follow. 1 to 5 is 6. Okay, so here for this let's find where the condition is written. When j minus 1 is greater than equal to 0. Okay, this condition is satisfied when this is here na, I am here right now, j is 1 here. Okay, so 1 minus 1 is equal to 0, and 0 is greater than equal to 0, is equal to 0. Okay, so first condition is satisfied, and j plus 1 is less than 9, less than n. So j plus 1, j is 1 plus 2, 2 is less than n. Yes bro, you are right. So this 2 is less than right, so I am going to execute this step. So here I am going to operate this 5 with 5 plus minimum of matrix of I minus 1 comma j, that is I am here I minus 1, go back to this row, and j 1, I pick this value j. Okay, now after that I calculate the minimum of matrix of I minus 1 j plus 1, I minus 1 from 5, I minus 1 here, j plus 1, that is this. Then matrix of I minus 1 j minus 1, 5 here, I minus 1 here, and j minus 1 means here 2. From 2 and 3, which is minimum, this 2 is minimum, and then again outside I am again using the minimum, so 2 and 1, which is minimum 1, so I updated the value as 6 here. So this is how all these loops are working. So just carefully go through each, and you will automatically get an idea how it is updating. Okay, one by one. Now in the end, finally my matrix is going to look like this: 13, 13, 14, 13, 13, 14. So what I did, I created one new min and a new min value integer variable, and in this I have stored the maximum value. Then I have used the one for each loop, and then I am going to, this is the matrix n minus 1. So this is 1, this is the last row, n minus 1, that is this row. So one by one I am going over each element. So first I am going to this 13, then I am going to 13, then I am going to 14. So one by one. So here new min is going to be, I am updating the value of new min with the math.min function new min comma value. So here first I get, this is a 13 and 1 is a very big value. Okay, in the new min I am storing the very big value, integer.max value of the integer. So this is the minimum only 13, then again it is 13, then after that 13 14 comparison, then 13 is the only answer. So finally new min we are going to store value as 13, and in the end I am just returning the new min. Okay, that's it. This problem is very easy. Okay, just write this code and you will automatically just give 15 minutes of your time reading this code, and you will be able to understand. And I hope that you guys are already able to understand this problem. Now let's run it. So all the test cases has been passed and there is no error in our code. Now let's submit it. So our solution is accepted and it beats 48% of users with Java. So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem, and if you guys still have any question, then please feel free to ask in comment section, and please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Thank you. Bye bye. Meet you in the next video.